Hey guys, Andy here, and welcome back to some more of Let's Meet Adam. This time I'm gonna aim for the perfect ending. Um, uh, Hold on. Okay, so here we are. We're about to head into the White Room. For us to get the perfect ending, we'll have to go with Bart. I took a second to adjust the brightness of the room. Okay, yeah, blah blah blah. White Room, really bright, brilliant white light. Okay, blah 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 blah. I've already run through this, so if you think I'm just bullshitting, no, I've already run through this. Bart barely looks at me and walks around the room on his own, studying whatever he can. While it's cool that he's focused on getting us out of here, I can't help but feel a little pissed off with how he's acting. Hey, Bart. Bart! What? I seriously lost it. What the fuck? What is your idea? What is your idea? What is your deal? I can't fucking read. I've been awake for 5 hours and I can't fucking read. You've been acting weird since before we got here. Look, I can help. Oh, you mean you actually got a few thoughts up in that shell of yours you refer to as a head? Hey, I'm not stupid, okay? Could have fooled me. Fuck you too. You're a dick. You see, this is exactly why I didn't want to end up here. I'd have to deal with a brat like you. Actually, you know what? I take it back. You weren't acting weird just before we got into this room. You've been treating me like shit since the moment you met me, and I'm sick of it. I didn't do anything to you. It's not about that, kid. Listen to yourself. God, it's all me, me, me. Look, I know you think I'm dumb because I'm an actor, because I'm a now gram celebrity. Here we go. At least Lars. I was stunned for a moment. Lars's name seemed to pierce both of us like blades. For a second, all the frustration and anger in Bart's face drains away. Do you know why I gave you a hard time? No, I don't. Come on, enlighten me. Yeah, fuck, I knew who the hell you were the moment I saw you. You've got a reputation around WeHo. Like you said, people know you. Let me ask you this. Does that make you happy, knowing you're a product of substance? Bart's question was just drenched in sarcasm. At least Lars is trying to do something with purpose and meaning for our community. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe using what you got for good and to give back. And maybe it's because I work with a lot of kids at the center who need a big brother, who need positive influences. Just breaks my heart. You know, you wield a lot of power. You have the potential to do so much good, but you're selfish. And if you can't see that, well, then you're a bigger idiot than I thought. My hands were shaking so hard against my sides. Okay, so for us to keep on going with this, we have to be apologetic, because God knows why. I'm sorry. You're right, I just never saw it that way, that's all. I was and still am very focused on trying to make it out there, in the city, in this world. But I'm not just doing it for me. I got friends and family that I want to make happy and proud. And someday, if I can, I'll help others. I want to. But you gotta give me a break, man. I'm still trying my best to figure out everything out. I think we are all in our own ways. I cannot but look away from Bart's penetrating gaze. So watch what you say to me, Bart. I don't think that's fair. Well, yeah, I guess I was being kind of a hard ass on you. I need to work on that. Yeah, you do, you little shit. Oh, you got some anger inside you. You've seen a lot of fucked up things. Wow. I'll try to catch myself before I snap at you in the future, Adam. I sigh heavily, unsure where to go from here. We part ways. Right. I'll see y'all probably in just a few minutes. I gotta skip through everything. Just assume that I'm taking Bart as my partner and everything, so I really doubt there's much to say. I hate to say it, but you did a good job. Fucking course I did. What the fuck did you do? You just stood there looking angry. Fuck off. Okay, so we're here now, so we pretty much have to help him. You know, because we're trying to be the good person. Okay, so we're gonna take Bart with us, and we're gonna leave behind Pierce. Because why the fuck not? Why not? Okay, so Okay, so we're in the last room. I don't think I've ever been in the last room with Bart. I always found you super argumentative and rude, but underneath all that, you're a good guy and I can't help but admire you. Makes me like you a little bit more. You don't say. Well, I gotta admit, you're starting to grow on me as well. Like a fungus. God damn it. Fine, a cute fungus then. Rude. What do you mean? I was raised to be a proper gentleman. So does this mean we can be friends? Sure, Adam. Friends it is then. Oh shit, I've never done this before. Let me drop a save real quick. I have like tons of saves on this game just because I'm always worried. We're gonna grab Bart's arm. Wait. Uh, well, just friends? What are you trying to say there? I couldn't help but look down in embarrassment. I could feel my cheeks start to flush. I just never had to be the one to do some sort of confession. Usually guys just flock to me and ask me out and invite me around to anything and everything. But Bart was different. He didn't care about my status or about how good looking I was. I was afraid I'd actually be turned down. The one time in my life when I'm the one putting myself out there. It's just that I know it's only been a short amount of time, but I find myself drawn to you. You're different, really different. You don't compliment me just because I'm hot and you want to be around me. You could care less. You treat me for who I actually am on the inside. And I really like that. I really like that about you. Looks like you're learning there. Bart takes his hand and presses the side of my face. His hand is large and strong and leathery. Ew. Who the fucks want leathery hands? I press the side of my face into the palm of his hand and cut the back of it with my own. I said, don't call me boy. But you like it now, don't ya? Ooh, someone's kinky. The next thing I knew, Bart and I were making out like crazy. Come on, give me a picture. For fuck's sake, give me a picture. I felt like my temperature had risen out by 1,000 degrees. I'd never been with such a man's man before, and Bart was the definition of manly. He was all at once rough, but also sweet and passionate. His beard was surprisingly soft as we sucked on each other's hands with pure hunger. You feel good, Adam. Bart pulls my shirt up and over my head as I'm unbuttoning his pants. He pulls off his shirt to reveal a healthy carpet of reddish fur all over his massive chest. I've never been so turned on before. Do I get a sexy now? Oh fuck yes, this is what I want. I want you. Bart gives me a cocky half smile as he takes everything off except his jockstrap. I get on my knees and start to suck on his cock over top of the jockstrap. With my free hand, I start to beat down on my own cock. Hard. Bart throws the jockstrap off and starts plowing my mouth. It takes all my focus not to come right there and then. Suddenly, he puts me up and turns me around, then lays on the floor, but has his head high enough to kiss my ass cheeks. Oh, for fuck's sake. I feel his hot, wet tongue prodding my asshole, sending waves of pleasure throughout my whole body. He grabs my thighs and yanks them down so he can have an easier time at it. I just moan and moan, letting him lick and tongue fuck me as much as he wants. Yeah, I might have to censor this bit. Because I don't think my face is large enough to censor this bit. But I'll keep on reading. But that isn't enough for the muscle bear, and he slowly forces me down on his raging hard cock. It's so thick that I thought if I wasn't so turned on, there was no way in hell I'd be able to take all of them. Luckily, my hole is so willing and hungry for him that it just opened up and took him all. That's all for you, Adam. Fucking ride me. I want you to fuck the cum right out of me. Oh yeah, Bart, I want all of you. Give it to me. You're a good boy. I want us to come together, alright? Yes, sir. Shit, I was pre-coming so much I wasn't sure if I'd already came or not. The only reason I knew I hadn't was because my dick was rock hard. So much that I almost felt like it could burst at the seams. It started with a slow rhythm at first, but soon it was slapping my ass into his cock as hard as I could. It was loud and sweaty and hot, and I didn't want it to end. Holy fuck. I could feel him getting harder still as he started holding me even more firmly, all the while thrusting into me with violent force. The rhythm picks up and I sense he's going to come soon. I was holding back so I knew I could just let it blow whenever he gave me the signal. Bart starts roaring, I pound my shaft harder, bringing me closer to climax until our moans matched one another as I shot wave after wave, which I'm sure Bart did too. We kissed as Bart and I quickly threw our clothes back on. That was amazing. It made me weird, but I'm really glad we did that. I shoot Bart a shy smile. Maybe that's what all the tension between us was really about. I just nod my head in agreement and smile. We should start to figure out this puzzle soon. Yeah, you're right. The sooner we do this, the sooner we can get out of here and call the cops. I don't even want to. I want to kill this sick bastard myself. What are the cops gonna do? I throw him into a cell where we can work out and watch TV for the rest of his life? No, that's too good for him. He's gonna pay. Grrr. I'm so sorry for the interruption, gentlemen. And I use the term lightly. However, your time is up. Bullshit, there's no way. I do hope you've enjoyed your stay here at Escape Mansion WeHo. It's been a pleasure serving, or rather, severing you all. Apologies, I realize it was a bad pun, but I couldn't help myself. I'll be coming around later to collect survey cards and your remains. Thank you, and I hope you'll sing praises of this experience to all your friends. Oh, and one last thing. Fuck you all. What are we supposed to do? This ain't right. I swear Goatman is cheating. It definitely has been 9 hours yet. Damn, we should have somehow gotten the watch off of Earl. Regardless, we need to come up with a plan now. Bart, the door. Come on, let's try and fucking bust out of here. Something. Anything. Adam and Bart, in the state of frenzy, were about to rush the door when a strange sound snatched their attention. Do you hear that? He's trying to smoke us out like rats. It's a gas. Some kind of toxin. Don't breathe it in. Okay. Can I skip? I can skip. Okay, so I'm assuming we speak calmly because I'm pretty certain that's what saved our asses last time. Go. Those doors will lead you to the exit, the first foyer. I'm not leaving without Bart. Earl hesitates for a moment, but that shimmer, that glow in his eyes remained there. It quivered like light on water. Earl tosses Adam a set of handcuff keys. He's in the library. He rushes past the trifecta, and just before he bursts through the double doors and then towards the library, he looks back. Earl, Vince, and Lucky hold hands as the closing of the doors behind Adam seals them away. The brightness of the room seems to envelop them, and like a dream, they vanish into white light. Ugh, look at that buff man. Adam had barely enough time to rescue Bart. By the time the men had fled the mansion, it was already covered in searing flames. Bellowing orange smoke poured out from the crumbling remains of Escape Mansion WeHo as dancing firelight reflected in their eyes. There is no way anything, not evidence and not anyone, could survive the intensity of that giant blaze. It illuminated all of WeHo. Adam was still in shock over the events of the night, and Bart was too exhausted to wear anything but a pained expression. But at least they were together to witness the aftermath. They had survived. They were also relieved and most of all happy, just being there together underneath an indigo sky of merciful stars. A few months later. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. Bright sunlight floods the cabin midday as Adam reads a book about a train destined for Portland. Bart is half pretending to text on his phone, but really, he's observing Adam affectionately. He can't believe how much Adam's changed in such a short period following Escape Mansion WeHo. He's matured a lot, Bart thinks to himself, and became a real man, a level-headed and compassionate person. With a warm and handsome smile, Bart notices another passenger approaching Adam. Excuse me, sorry, there's no seats left. Is it okay if I sit here? Adam's reading was interrupted by the soft whisper of a young man in his mid-20s. His voice is scratchy, nervous but soft and kind, sounding like with just a hint of that lisp. Ugh, can't fucking read. Cute voice, Adam thinks to himself. Hey, yeah, sure, no worries. You can take the window seat, best one in the house. Really, you don't want it for yourself? Nah, I'll be too busy reading, so the view's kinda wasted on me. The man canely looks at the layouts on the open pages of Adam's book. That's a cool textbook. Are you a graphic designer? Not yet, but I'm going back to school for it in the fall. In Portland. Let's just say LA isn't right for us anymore. We're out for a new adventure. The indie music scene in Portland is really awesome, by the way. Trust me, I know all about the goddamn scene in fucking Portland. No, we're not going there today. Are you headed there too? Oh yes, but only for a visit. My family. Adam and the passenger exchange warm smiles. Well, go on, take the seat. Before I forget, I really like that shirt. Oh, the man says with an embarrassed tone. He clutches the bottom hem and pulls it down as if he's hoping it will stay lowered. It's my favorite, although honestly it's getting a little small for me. Well, I think you look great, Adam says with a smile. Ah, really? Why, thank you. A pink blush came over the man's face while he haphazardly tries to pick up his luggage case behind him. Adam sighs and looks out the window while his new neighbor is lodging his stuff in the above compartment. A satisfied and genuinely happy smile softens Adam's face. A new dawn is on the horizon. Sight of the cold grass skyscrapers will soon erode away, as a trip along the coast opens up to reveal a sky full of promise. Learning, change, and then finally, redemption at last. Oh, oh, that was so fun. I liked it. Although I wish Bart had more of a, you know, more say in the ending, I guess. Like more, are they, aren't they, sort of, just to solidify it though. That's the only comment I have about that. Is I kind of hope Bart was gonna have more than just appearing in the ending. But no, that was pretty fucking great. I loved it. Um, I will do my best to get the remaining ending. I talked with the developer and I think I understand how. So I'm gonna have to figure it out as I go along. So just stay with me for a little bit, okay? The last part will be up hopefully this Friday. If nothing else happens, because my mom is having surgery this Friday, so I'm trying to do all my recording really fucking soon, so I can help out around the house a bit more. And I also have to work, so I got a couple of jobs to do. So no, that's always fun. But as always, if you enjoyed this, please consider supporting me on Patreon. There's a bunch of cool rewards. I will revamp it at some point, but for now, they're going to stay as they are. So consider supporting me there for really cool shit. And you get to see the thumbnails before they actually go on YouTube. Most of the time, I remember to upload them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very fucking soon for some more Let's Meet Adam.